Alright, so today we are doing another chicken crust recipe. I'm excited about this one. Today, barbecue chicken. Very, very excited about this one. I don't know why I haven't done this sooner. Don't ask. Anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a barbecue sauce for this. I have my chicken crust, which is just about done. And then we'll dress it up and throw it in the Ooni oven outside. But first, sauce. And frankly, this is just how I'm gonna eat pizza from now on. Like, the chicken crust will be my pizza from now on. And honestly, I have a lot of very cool ideas coming up for it. So, until I deem fit, like, it's chicken crust, more chicken crust with a side of chicken crust. So, without further ado, let's make a sauce. Oh, and if you have any fun ideas, yeah, comments. Go for it. Have fun. Anyway, sauce. Alright, so I am fairly certain I have made this barbecue sauce before. Not entirely certain. I think the last time I made one was for the cauliflower crust recipe. But anyway, first off, turn my mini sauce pot on about low, medium low. And I'm doing a small pan, small saucepan, small batch, don't need a whole lot. But any sort of low sodium, low sugar, whatever, ketchup, we're gonna do about 1/3 cup. Next, I don't have any regular mustard, so we're just gonna use some Dijon, but we're gonna do about 1 tablespoon. Next, I have about 2 tablespoons of chopped garlic, about a ½ teaspoon of black pepper. Now, I don't have a whole lot in this bottle, but you're going to go for 1/4 cup of honey, 1 tablespoon of W sauce, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of light brown sugar, and then about a ½ teaspoon of salt. All right, and then we're just gonna give that a mix until your sugar and everything is mixed and combined. And I'm just gonna let this go for about 5-10 minutes, just to get nice and hot, and maybe let it thicken up a little bit as well, because it's still pretty thin. I mean, it's not horribly thin, but let that garlic cook down a little bit and let everything kind of congeal. So we're gonna let him go for about 5-10 minutes. All right, so sauce is done. I know there's lots of garlic in there, but if you want, you can take a stick blender to it, doesn't matter. Frankly, I think it's gonna go quite well with how I'm gonna dress this crust. So let's go ahead and dress us pizza. So real quick, fun little factoid, I let this cool completely this time. Last time, I didn't. I rushed it, I was excited. Sue me. Anyway, I let it completely cool. It is a lot easier to move and work with because there isn't that much steam, which isn't creating a bunch of moisture, which keeps this from sticking to not only your peel, your pizza peel, and frankly I'm using the metal one today because it's just going to be easier to work with, but it keeps it from sticking to your pizza stone, which is partially, again, why I go ahead and cook this, so that I'm not trying to assume that it's not gonna stick and then find out it does and I ruin a perfectly good, perfectly capable pizza. I don't want to do that, so I let him completely cool. Honestly, this makes for a great meal prep. You can cook this ahead of time and then freeze it. All it takes is a pound of chicken. I know that seems like a lot, but a lot of them come in 3-pound packages. Therefore, you have 3 pizza crusts. You got 3. That's not bad. So let them cool completely, and if you want, wrap them in plastic wrap or aluminum foil or whatever. Once they're cool, then you can throw them in your freezer. Then you have pizza crust ready to go. The solution to being a fat kid at heart without actually being a fat kid at heart. See what I'm getting at here? Anyway, let's get back to the pizza. Go ahead and ladle him on here. Okay, and then this is the part where you can either add more chicken if you want. You don't have to. I'm just gonna top these with some veggies. So I got some red onion. They're not horrifically thin red onion, but they're pretty thin. It'll help cook faster and make life a lot easier. Okay? Next, I'm feeling spicy, so I'm gonna add some jalapenos. You can add banana peppers, you can add whatever. I'm going jalapenos. And I probably could have done fresh jalapenos, but I think I did fresh jalapenos last time. So we're gonna try just canned jalapenos. Okay, and then some mozzarella cheese. And then once this is done, I'm gonna add some chopped green onion onto this. But let's go ahead and head out to the pizza oven and fire her up. Not bad, not bad. This one honestly cooked a lot better than the other one did. I think it's just the amount of sugar that's in the barbecue sauce. But on that note, I'm gonna try and just get some barbecue sauce. I'm gonna drizzle here, kind of thin it out, heat it back up a little bit, thin it out, but just drizzle a little bit on here. Okay, and then some of our green onion. Bam. And just like that, a barbecue chicken crust pizza. Let's eat. All right, I swear I'm just here for moral support, but let's cut into this. I think this one's got a little bit more of a crispier crust. I am so excited about this. We're gonna go with this guy first. Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. First off, definitely, yes. Second, the jalapenos on this, fantastic idea. The red onion adds just a little bit of texture difference. Because they're thin, they cook mostly, but there's still just a little bit of crunch to them. Not a lot, not that raw onion kind of crunch. But there's just a little bit, like they're still soft. They're still very soft compared to other times that I've done this. Still got, still cooked all the way through, but there's just a little something. But I tell you what, the jalapenos with the barbecue sauce, this works. Because with how much sweetness there is in the barbecue sauce, just that subtle little bit of heat kind of cuts through that sweetness. And then obviously the chicken crust, I let the chicken crust go just a little bit longer this time. So instead of 10 minutes, I did 12 minutes. And it got a much nicer color on the crust. Like you can see here, I'm gonna pick this whole side up. But it got a little darker on the crust. Now, some of that is the sugar in the barbecue sauce. But honestly, very content with this. And, the green onion adds texture, but the jalapenos, the spice of the jalapenos, mixing in with that sweetness of the barbecue sauce, frankly, I think for this one, if you tried to add more chicken to it, it might be too much. This right here is perfect. This works. It's perfect. Yeah, wouldn't change anything other than making a second one. But other than that, yeah, make this. Well guys, there you have it, a barbecue style chicken crust pizza in the Ooni. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did and you're new and you want to see more, make sure you hit that sub button, throw a comment down below, throw me some ideas, tell me what you guys think, and as always, peace out, and I will see you guys in the next one.